Hi friends, today we're going to discuss about an island which plays an important role in the Pacific region, and the name of the island is Papua New Guinea. At first, let me discuss about the history of PNG. And before discussing about the history of PNG, if you need an information about the old Indian Parliament and new Indian Parliament building, we have done a video about it. Check out in this video description.
Papua New Guinea was a part of German Empire until the First World War, when it was occupied by Australian forces in 1914. The territory was given to the Australia to administer after the end of war as a part of Treaty Versailles. And later, during the Second World War, Japanese forces occupied large parts of PNG from 1942 onwards. After the end of Second World War in 1945, the two territories were formally amalgamated into territory of Papua New Guinea. The Australian administration focused its efforts on developing the cash economy of territory of Papua New Guinea through the investment in agriculture and mining and the democratization of central government. The Papua and New Guinea Act 1949 provided a legislative council, a judicial system, and a civil service and a local government system. In 1964, the first House of Assembly was established to provide Papua New Guineans with a greater role in the country's decision-making process. The preparations for political independence began in late 1960s. In 1972, Michael Somare became the Chief Minister of democratically elected government. In 1973, country was unified administratively and renamed as Papua New Guinea. PNG became fully independent on September 16, 1975. In the election process from 2007, they follows limited preferential voting system. In limited preferential voting system, at first you need to vote for the first preferential candidate, and second you need to vote for the secondary preferential candidate, and third you should vote for the third preferential candidate.
ஆனால் தேர்தல்ங்கிறது சும்மா ஒரு பட்டன் ப்ரெஸ் பண்ணுற மாதிரியோ இல்லை ஒரு இங்கு வைக்கிற மாதிரியோ அந்த மாதிரி இல்லாமல் அந்த பேப்பரில் வந்து 3 கோடு இருக்கும், அதுக்கு நேராக 3 பாக்ஸஸ் இருக்கும். அந்த 3 இதில் உங்களோட ஃபஸ்ட் ப்ரிஃபரன்ஸ் யார், உங்களுக்கு செகண்ட் ப்ரிஃபரன்ஸ் யார், இப்போ இவன் ஃபஸ்ட் ப்ரிஃபரன்ஸ் உங்களோட ஆள் தோத்துட்டான் அப்படின்னா உங்களுக்கு செகண்ட் ப்ரிஃபரன்ஸ் யார், தேர்ட் ப்ரிஃபரன்ஸ் யார் அப்படின்னு போட்டிருப்பாங்க. இது வந்து இப்போ 20 கேண்டிடேட் நிற்கிறாங்க அப்படின்னா 20 பேர் அந்த தொகுதிக்கு போட்டிடுறாங்கன்னா அந்த 20 பேரில் அவன் 3 பேரை எழுதணும். பட் இந்த அவேர்னஸ் கொடுத்து 2007 இருந்து இந்த எல்பிவி சிஸ்டம் தான் நடந்துட்டுருக்கு.
Recently, Prime Minister Modi had visited the PNG. Surprisingly, the Prime Minister of PNG had touched the feet of Prime Minister Modi, and he also stated that
it was in Papua New Guinea. It's a tiny Pacific island that's now making international headlines. Modi's visit began on a unique note. Let me show you what it looked like. That's James Marape, the Prime Minister of Papua New Guinea. He's touching the feet of Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi. In Indian culture, you would know, this is a way to show respect to your elder.
We are victims of global power play. We want you to be an advocate for us as you sit in those meetings and continue to fight for the rights of small emerging nations and emerging economies.
And not only that, he also stated
what he said. We are victims of global power play. You, Prime Minister Modi, are the leader of the global South. We will rally behind that is India's leadership at global forums. These nations sitting before you, Mr. Prime Minister, have high costs of fuel and power tariffs in their own countries, and we suffer as a result of big nations at play in terms of geopolitics and the power struggles out there.
And the question over here is, why the Prime Minister of PNG want to state like this? And why the superpowers of world need the Pacific region?
Because the Pacific makes up of a 20% of planet's total area, and also it makes up of a 28% of global's economic zone. And second, its location. It's situated between China, Australia and US. By controlling the Pacific Ocean, you can control the spy ships across the Pacific region. and also you controls one of the main business routes of the world. And not only that, the Pacific region is one of the most fertile region for fishing, and it only exports 530,000 metric tons. By this way, if you control the Pacific, you control the fishing of the world. And it is also for the military operations. It was the frontliner between Asia and America. It happened before, during the Second World War. The Japanese and America fought for the Pacific, and the US won. And now the US tried to retain it, and China tries to capture it. Let me see what's going to happen.
And that's all today. And tell me friends, what do you think about the politics behind PNG? And if you like this video, subscribe to our channel.